Welcome to Manufacturing Finance Summit. As you can see, we've got a room full of finance directors who joined with us today to talk about innovation of the finance function, capital management and risk management. Frankly, it's the most fun you can have with 70 chartered accountants in the same place at the same time. But don't just take my word for it. Why don't you listen to some of the manufacturers who joined us here today and hear what they think about the event.
Well, I was interested in the format. The format that you proposed was something that was a bit more refreshing. I didn't quite feel like sitting all day listening to a series of presentations, which are fine in themselves, but I like the concept of roundtable discussions more. That's what appealed to me most.
It's been a really good day today, actually. I mean, it's the first event that I've attended that you ran, but I thought today was really interesting to get some useful insights from a number of colleagues who, funnily enough, share similar problems to the problems that I face. So it's very good to share that knowledge experience. I've been able to take away today several insights and possible leads into various things that we want to do, particularly around exporting. So the whole day has actually been an extremely useful day spent out of the office, and I shall come again.
I thought it was interesting format. It's the first format I've been to which has this round table approach. I thought it was fantastic in that sense. You really got to speak with the people that you wanted to speak to, really have a Q&A conversation. Sometimes sitting in a conference where you've just been spoken to, can be a bit boring. But these were very interactive, and I think one of the testimonies to that is most of the people that we saw at the end of the show were also there at the start of the show. So to keep delegates captured and participating throughout the day is a real result. So I think it worked as a format.
I find this format to be much more informal. It allows us to get the message across better. It allows us to speak and talk to each other in a manner that is, for me, better than the presentation form before. It's less rushed, and I feel as though we interacting better between businesses.
I think the format worked really well from the open table discussions, that whoever comes can get the answers that they're looking for as part of that format, rather than just hoping that the topics that are covered will come up.
It's been very interesting. I mean, we've had a lot of conversations about hedging commodities, which is good, and also managing other financial risks. But it's just interesting to talk to business owners, understand a little bit more about their other kinds of problems, and also some of the interesting products that they're working on.
It's been a great experience so far this morning, especially meeting different companies from different walks of life, from different industries with different challenges, especially sitting at the round table and having that intimate time to hear companies talking about capacity planning or talking about data analytics, and definitely hearing the challenges that these companies are having.
I think it was a really good day, really engaging the way that the day was run with the kind of discussion tables, so really valuable use of time.